Fisayo here. Welcome back to my channel. On this channel, I talk about faith, lifestyle. I also review books and magazines. Hope you are doing well. If you're new to my channel, thank you so much for stopping by. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe before you leave. If you're not new to my channel, thank you so much for your continued support. I do not take any one of you. Every single one of you means a lot to me. I am so grateful. So today I'm going to talk about the UK educational system. I've had a lot of people asking questions about the education system, what they need to know, and I thought it's good for me to put a video out there, so if anyone anywhere needs this information, they can always find it on YouTube. So let's get started. So the UK educational system starts from, I would say, ages 4. That is when your compulsory education starts, and that goes up to 18 years. So the way it's done is, if you're born before September 1st, you will fall into an earlier group, and September and downwards, so September, October, November, December, you'll be kind of in a later group in the class, later years in the class, if that makes sense. So in reception, which is the first school year, it's called, you're either 4 or 5. In year 1, you're either 5 or 6. In year 2, you're either 6 or 7. So reception, year 1, year 2, all of these counts as key stage 1, although sometimes reception is not actually counted because it's just preschool, but it's still part of the key stage 1 setting in some school. And you have year 7 to 8, age 7 to 8, which is year 3, 8 to 9, year 4, 9 to 10, year 5, 10 to 11, year 6, which is key stage 2. So from reception up until year 6, you are in primary school. I hope that makes sense. And at the end of primary school, in some places, you sit a test called the 11 plus or the Kent test. And also at the end of year 6, you also see the SATs test. Now, secondary school, we have, whether your secondary school, 11 years to 12 years, you're year 7, 12 years to 13 years, you're year 8, 13 to 14, you're year 9, 14 to 15, you're year 10, 15 to 16, you're GCSE, 16 to 17, GCSE year 11, so 16 to 17, you're year 12, and 17 to 18, you're year 13. So year 12 and year 13 are kind of the further education, which is the sixth form, which can lead you into university if you want to go to university. So when you're 18, once you're 18, you can start a job if you want to. As far as the UK system is concerned, you're done and dusted with your compulsory education. And then going to university, that's your choice. That's just one you might want to do, or what you don't want to do. Now, in the UK, we have some schools, the private schools and public schools. Now, private schools are actually fee paying. You pay for that, and it's they're independent, they're selective. Sometimes some of the schools ask you to write a test, some just accept you, as long as you're able to fulfill the criteria and they have a space for you, so they will accept you. But obviously you're going to pay for your education. But if you go to a state school, it's free, it's government funded, obviously taxpayers. But as far as you are concerned, you don't have to pay any money for those for those period where your child would be in the primary and even secondary school. So you have all of those choices. You either pay or you might not pay. But if you're paying, that means that's your own choice, right? At some point, our daughter went into a private school just for a few years, and it was just different from the public school. You know, the uniforms very, very expensive, the way of life, their starting and finishing time, their holidays, they get longer holiday time, only because they start early and finish sometimes later than the public schools. But with the public schools, you can get the uniforms anywhere in most of the shops around, and then you're good to go. You just need to get the school jumper, which will have a logo, and then obviously when you register with the school, you will get a list of things that you are expected to buy, and then you will know where to get the uniforms from. So yeah, it's such a very interesting, setting. I love it. It's very structured. And even in the primary school, I forgot to mention, there are some schools that are Church of England school, so some of that faith schools. So we have the Catholic school as well. So it's your choice. Before you can get in, you must be going to a Church of England. And some people say you can also go to any church, as long as your pastor or your reverend can sign for you that yes, you're a member of the church. And Catholic school, I think you have to definitely go to a Catholic church. I'm not very sure about that because it's not an area I've actually explored. But obviously, if you're interested in that, you can find out their criteria, and they will tell you whether you have to go to a Catholic church, or maybe you can go to any Christian organization, and then they will allow your child to go in. So most of the schools are very, very good as far as I know. And also there's a rating. There's a way they rate the school to say how good they are or how excellent they are. If you're looking to put your child in a school, try to find a school with good or outstanding rating. If you go to require improvements or poor, that's not very good, because obviously it's going to be a very needy school. That's just the difference. But if you go to a good or outstanding school, then the quality of education, the teaching, everything, would be what you'd be expecting. But most importantly, pray about the school you want your child to go to. The fact that a school is a good school, it might not be actually right for your child. So you need to pray to see where the Lord wants you to, put your child into. All right. And also, when they are giving out schools, they always give out schools according to proximity to where you live. So the school that is nearest to you will be the school they will offer you. So it's down to you to accept it or to decline it, that okay, I'm not interested, I don't want to do that. It's up to you, but that's the school they will offer you. And if you choose not to go there, then you might want to send your child to a different, if there's an opening in another school that is not far from where you've been offered, then yes, you can apply there. If not, then you might want to go private. With a private school, the proximity doesn't matter. It's your money that matters because you're paying. As long as the space is there and you fulfill the criteria, they'll be happy to take you here on. Let me know in the comment section below if you still have any more questions. I feel I've done justice to this education system, but if not, let me know if something I've missed out, if something I haven't mentioned. Let me know in the comment section below, and don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Yes, let's support this channel. But whatever you do, make sure you keep going, keep moving, and don't stop till I see you next time. Bye. Bye.